Hello all. There was a time long ago when I used to record a lot of lesson videos, and for whatever reason I just kind of got away from it for quite some time. But I've learned so much since I was posting those back in the early 2010s or whatever it was. I really enjoy doing lesson videos. I really miss it. So I am here today just to talk about something really fundamental to jazz vocabulary that I was missing out on for a very long time. This is something that over the past few years has become incredibly important to my playing and has really opened so many doors, so many more doors than I could have imagined. So I like to demonstrate things in the key of C on the guitar. So let's say we're in the key of C and we have a C major scale, wherever you prefer to play it. If you don't know all your positions for it or a number of positions for it, learn some because they're handy. Those are going to be the basis of what we're doing, but we're going to use all of our chromatic notes along with them. And in order to do that, but to still prioritize these notes that make up the key of C, what we're going to do is anywhere that there's a whole step in the scale, like from the root to the second, for instance, we're just going to pass through with a chromatic note. So for those first three notes of the scale, we just get a chromatic run right up the scale. Now our next note, though, is a half step away, right? In the case of those half steps, we're going to simply skip forward and then go back. Whichever direction, whether it's ascending or descending, we skip forward and back. So backwards, right? Backwards, when we're descending, we can either skip down to the scale tone below, or we can skip to the chromatic tone beneath. On the way up, though, it's a good idea to use your scale tones. So that's just going from one root to the next root note. You get root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root. So right there is another half step, so you get your skip and back motion. And that chromatically outlines the key of C really effectively. And it doesn't matter what chord you're on in the key of C. You could be on your 2 chord. You could be on your 5 chord. And this is just the C scale every time. You know, I'm not changing scales for these. 3 chord. Right, whoops. Right there. Yeah, whatever chord you're on in the key, that approach will work. And if you're on a minor chord, if it's like a minor 6 chord, implying like melodic minor scale, you can base the same concept really on any scale made up of whole steps and half steps. So that's a melodic minor scale. Right, and once you're comfortable doing this with all your given scales and stuff that you use, it becomes, pretty natural to kind of, shift from one scale to another, maintaining that general approach. Like, let's say I have G9 sus, E7 alt to A minor 6. I could think of this as like G Mixolydian, G9 sus, so that's a C major scale. E7 altered, here, like with altered chords, I like to use my melodic minor scale that lives a half step above it, right? So that would be an F melodic minor scale. So really nice sound. And then for the A minor 6, that's your A melodic minor scale, right? So those are the chord sounds. Sorry about the train in the background. So yeah, it really makes chromatic notes sound beautiful because of the way the scale tones are always taking rhythmic priority. It's like if you start on a scale tone, whatever direction you move, you're going to continue to have scale tones on the beat with chromatic notes in between the beat. So that rhythmic prioritization of the scale tones allows you to use all of the chromatic notes pretty freely, without them ever sounding like they're wrong notes to use. So that is the lesson for today, and we wrapped it up in just about 8 minutes. So that's something that you can take that 8 minutes worth of information and spend a very long time building tons of really cool vocabulary. So enjoy yourselves with that for those who are interested, and thanks for checking it out.